Update on SOFI. It's been about 10 days since I did an update, so I thought I would do one and just kind of tell you where I'm at as far as the chart goes. And I'll say this because everyone is bearish too, and everyone is, caught up in the news and what's going on in the mainstream media and all that stuff. And I like to say that none of that stuff even matters at all. And the reason I say that is because price action is what leads the news. You get that? So whatever happens in the charts is the news. They put out the news to justify what's happening in the charts. It's not the other way around. That's why when you look at the news and you're thinking, oh, that's so bearish, and then the market's going up, that's why you're always wrong, because you're trying to rely on your logic of how interpreting the news for what the charts are doing. That's why you don't look at the news at all. You just look at the charts, you figure out what the chart is doing, and then you just follow that. And don't even worry about the news. And then you have your fib retracements that will stop you out if you're wrong. But following the news is just a waste of time. You're just kind of you're guessing. It's just basically gambling. You don't know what's going to happen in the market that way. And so you have a higher probability of being right if you learn how to chart than you do if you're trying to guess what the news is going to do to the market, because that's not the right way to do it. So with that being said, with everyone bearish, I'm going to say that I'm bullish right now based on the charts. SOFI looks like we have A, B, C, and this looks like a corrective move right here. So that would be A, B, C, a B wave. And I'm still looking for this move up here sometime, maybe going into earnings. It could stretch out that far. Their earnings are in about 2 months. And so if it stretches out that far, that would make perfect sense, because this B wave is taking a while. It's almost been a month, but this is almost perfect right here. We're almost at a bottom. I don't think it's going to go very much lower short term. And then if it just starts, let's say we get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that could definitely take all the way into earnings, into August. If that were to happen, I would be really bearish going into earnings though, because I'm also bullish on SPY, and I'm bearish on the dollar, bearish on yields, and bearish on the VIX short term. The VIX is kind of hard to use Elliott wave on, so that's kind of more guesswork, but I still think they can hit the low 20s before it actually takes off to the 40s or 50s. But yeah, SOFI, I'm definitely bullish from here. Maybe this week we get a little bit farther move down, maybe into the 1.61 fib retracement is here at 577, and we hit 590 or 587. So I think we can go down a little bit farther. And if you zoom in here to the 1 hour chart, you can kind of see 1, 2, and then it looks like a third wave right here. If you zoom in a little bit farther, it gets kind of the chart gets kind of scrambled. But if this is the case, we'd have 1, 2, 3, and we get a bounce, and then we get one more move down here for the finish of the C wave and the finish of the overall B wave. So I can mark that down here, maybe like 574 or something like that. If I'm wrong, it'll be pretty obvious that I'm wrong, but I'm going by probabilities and what the chart looks like. This looks like an impulsive move. This looks corrective to me. And so that means we should get one more impulsive move up here that could be long and drawn out. If you watch my SPY videos, I've been saying for a while that I think that this is going to drag all the way into early August. And I could see it actually hitting, I think I had August 2nd as my prediction. I could see it filling this gap on August 2nd. So we'll see if I'm right or not about that. Obviously, SOFI depends on the overall market, and since I'm bullish from here on the overall market, I got to be bullish on SOFI, and the dollar would be losing value as well. Looking for 99 to 100 on that, and that would be bullish for SOFI, and yields going down would be bullish for SOFI. So It's looking good as far as the charts go. It just kind of depends on if those probabilities play out. The things I say today aren't necessarily true a week from now. You have to just go by what the chart shows you. And so let's say we get this move right here and then we get a huge move down, then obviously I'm wrong. And then that would make this invalid. But again, if you watch my videos for months now, you know that this whole move, I don't know when I started doing this 333, but it's been correct for months now. It's been February or March, and this has played out exactly how I've said. And so if we do get this A, B, C move here, then I would continue with that, and I would think that this would be the end right here. Maybe August, and then get this last move, maybe going into the midterms. End of October, we would see the price of SOFI probably around $4 or so. So if I'm right about this, I'm looking for $8.85 and then down to like $4, and then that would be the bottom. We would see an overall shift after the market bottomed and SOFI bottom. We would start getting bullish again. So it'd be like the overall market would be like this, down, up here, and then down one more time. Maybe right here, it would hit the top of this. So maybe like, I guess that's September. So maybe hit the bottom of this trend and the end of September. I don't know, that seems kind of quick though, but then again, you look at this move down, that only took about 2 months. So that'd be very possible. Start of August down to end of September. And then we see the bottom on SOFI, and then we start a new move. We can completely reset the chart. It will be completely started over, and then we would start a new uptrend. So we'll see what happens, but in summary, I think this B wave is almost finished, and after that, we should start seeing the move higher to the high 8s, probably something like that is kind of my prediction maybe going into earnings. We'll see, but just wanted to give you guys an update. Let me know what you think in the comments, and please like and subscribe so I can keep on putting out videos weekly on SOFI and every other stock that you want me to chart. All right.